You know that moment when you find money in your jacket pocket? Ugh, that little burst of joy. Surprise! Well, imagine feeling that way every week. That's what Calm It Down Deeper is like. Here's the deal. Every episode, ad-free and early. You get them on Sunday instead of on Tuesdays. Plus, exclusive meditations, live Q&As that will make you feel like you've got VIP pass to tranquility. So if this podcast is your cup of tea, think of Calm It Down Deeper as the whole teapot. No, really. Check it out at calmitdownpodcast.com and look for Calm It Down Deeper. There's even a free trial, so if it's not your thing, it's okay. It's no big deal, no sweat. Check it out, calmitdownpodcast.com. Look for Calm It Down Deeper. And now, on to today's episode. Have you ever noticed how some trees seem to stand taller than the rest? Right? You walk through the woods and there it is. It towers. Its branches are wide and full, and there's this quiet presence that look as though it could hold up the entire sky. And yet, when the wind comes through, or when the rain lashes hard enough, even that tree sways. Sometimes it even cracks, if only on the inside, where no one can see. So today, we're talking about the loneliness of being the strong one. This is a really important episode because if you are the one others lean on, the one who seems to have it all together, who carries what others cannot, then you know it's a particular kind of ache. So let me ask, when was the last time someone asked how you were doing? Not what you could handle, not what you could fix, but how your heart was holding up. How are you doing? I'm Chad Lawson, and let's calm it down in 3, 2, 1. There's a subtle kind of invisibility that comes with being seen as strong. At first, it sounds like a compliment, right? You're so capable. You're so resilient. You always know what to do. And it does feel good for a little while. But over time, those words can turn into a kind of armor you didn't ask to wear. Almost this expectation that you quietly learn to meet, even when your knees are shaking beneath it. And here's the part that no one really tells you. Are you ready? You already know this, I'm sure, some of you. The more people rely on you, the harder it gets to say, I can't hold this today. The more people rely on you, the harder it is to say, I'm tired. The more people rely on you, the harder it gets to say, I need help. Because you worry that they will be disappointed, right? You worry that they will see you differently. Or maybe, if you've been carrying this role long enough, you fear losing the only role you know how to play. So you keep smiling, you keep showing up, and little by little, the weight grows heavier. It's a particular kind of loneliness, to be honest. The loneliness of the strong friend, the reliable one, the caretaker, the safe place. And it can feel almost impossible to say, I'm not okay. There's a metaphor that I like to think about sometimes. So if you imagine this beautiful ceramic bowl, okay, and it's been passed down for maybe generations, right? It's cherished and it's admired, right? But over time, you get these hairline cracks. They begin to appear, not because it's weak, but because it's been used, right? And held and passed down, and it's been asked to carry so much. From the outside, it still looks perfect, right? People keep filling it up as though it has no limits, but inside, the fractures that begin to spread. Now here's the thing. The cracks, they're not a flaw. They're the truth. They say this bowl has done its job well. It has held more than anyone knows. But if no one sees, if no one tends to those fractures, guess what? One day, it breaks. And so it is with us. If you are listening and seeing yourself here, please know you are not weak for needing rest. You are not failing for wanting to be held. You are not failing for wanting to be held. Did you hear that? Being strong does not mean being invincible. Being strong does not mean being invincible. It means choosing again and again to keep going. But sometimes the strongest choice is to lay something down. I wonder, have you ever practiced asking for care? Not in some loud cry for some kind of help, but just in small, simple ways. Like, I'd love if you checked on me this week. Or could we go for a walk just to talk? Or would you mind holding space for me today, even if I'm not sure what I need to say? Sometimes we wait for others to notice we need help. But the tender truth is this. Most people are not trained to look past your smile. They will not always see what you're carrying unless you place it gently in their hands. And yes, that feels vulnerable. And yes, it can feel risky. But it also is how we stay whole. Because guess what? Truth coming your way. You are allowed to set the heavy things down. You are allowed to be cared for, not just the one who cares. There's a kindness that you can give yourself right here. A small kindness that says, I do not have to hold it all today. And maybe that looks like resting, right? Even when guilt creeps in. And maybe that looks like speaking up, even when silence feels safer. Maybe that looks like letting a friend see you without the armor. Strength is not about how much you carry. It's not. Sometimes it's about how well you let yourself be seen. Sometimes it's about how well you let yourself be seen. And there's another image I like to think of. Like if you think of a lighthouse, right? A lighthouse is steady. It's constant. It's always shining for others. But even a lighthouse needs tending, right? Its lamp needs care. Its structure needs repair after the storms. No one questions whether the lighthouse is strong. Without care, even it cannot stand forever. Neither can we. So today, if you find yourself weary from being the strong one, I invite you to remember this. Are you ready? You are more than what you hold for others. You are more than being strong. And the people who truly love you, the ones who deserve to be close, they will not think less of you for needing care. They will actually think more of you for trusting them enough to ask. I mean, you may be that tree that stands tall in the forest, right? But even the tallest tree, it bends with the wind. And even it needs rest. It needs light. It needs care. Or you may be that bowl that has held so much, but your cracks, they are not shame. They're story. They're a testament. They are real. And you may be the lighthouse. But I want you to remember, even lighthouses need tending. So this week, perhaps offer yourself one small act of care. One moment where you say, I do not have to be strong this moment. Maybe you text a friend and ask for their voice, right? Maybe you step outside and just breathe, or maybe you lie down and just let the weight slip from your shoulders, even if just for a moment. Because I want you to hear this truth. You are not here to carry everything. You're not. You are here to live, to breathe, to love, and to be loved. Not for what you can hold, but for who you are. So with this, thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for living. And until next time, be kind to your mind. And join me again as we calm it down. Hey, I see that you have made it to the end, either because you loved it or because your phone's playing to an empty room while you're in the kitchen making a sandwich. I've been there. Either way, here's a scoop. Calm It Down Premium, it exists. Weekly episodes, no ads, early access, exclusive content. It's like finding out your favorite restaurant has a secret menu. But instead of extra sauce, you get extra serenity. It's true. So join me at Calm It Down Podcast. Look for Calm It Down Deeper. Or don't. It's okay. But why wouldn't you want the extra sauce? Either way, thank you. And until next time, be kind to your mind. To find more episodes of Calm It Down, see where I may be appearing in your area, or just simply want to know where to send me some chocolate chip cookies, visit calmitdownpodcast.com. This podcast was written and produced by yours truly, Chad Lawson, composer, pianist, and nationally recognized Sweet Tooth. The views, expressions, and techniques in this episode are of my personal opinion and not intended, nor should they, serve as a substitute for medical advice or diagnosis rendered to you by your individual doctor or other healthcare provider. Only a licensed physician should evaluate your situation, provide a diagnosis, or render other medical advice to you. And you should only act upon the advice of this physician. Now, I'm an extreme empath by nature, but my profession is that of a composer and pianist, not a licensed therapist or physician. I hear from thousands of listeners how my music has helped them through various stages of emotional needs, and I simply want to offer this in future podcast episodes to aid those needs. So to find a list of licensed professionals in your area, please visit calmitdownpodcast.com. And if you've enjoyed today's episode, please leave a review, or better yet, share it with a friend. While it takes less than 60 seconds to do, its impact will last for years to come, as every little bit helps in growing the awareness and the importance of mental and emotional health. Thank you for listening. Thank you for living. And until next time, be kind to your mind and join me again as we calm it down.